Okay, so following up on the previous video, the maintenance channels, I set this one to 0, 0. So power up, holding down the start and C key, channel 0, 0. If I enter that particular channel, now I have all zeros on the screen. So you would think, oh my gosh, that really doesn't tell me anything. But if you turn this thing slowly, I'm turning the mechanical part, if you notice, you know, this big display here went from 1 to 0, and it's going 1, 0, 1, 0. Based on our previous video, do you have any idea what sensor that might be? Because these are all the sensors in the machine. So this is really the hardest one, but it's the most important one that I told you about. This is the encoder right here. So when I move it, the light shines through or not. And so basically this is the encoder that's moving around when I'm moving the wheels here. The other sensors, if I cover the hopper sensor, that one's working. And also this one down here is working. And then if I stick a bill inside or any piece of paper, because this is a paper counting machine, lo and behold, oh my gosh, look what happens there. That is my pair of count sensors. So hopper sensor, stacker sensor, count sensor, and encoder. Oh my gosh, that's really helpful. So this particular manufacturer did a very good job trying to help out service technicians. You know, those things are also created to help the engineers when they're developing this stuff. But CH00, testing the count sensors. So once I'm done with that, and you know, don't flip out, oh my gosh, it's stuck on 1. Well, if I move it, it goes to 0. Because when you power this thing up into the maintenance mode, CH00, I press the start key, and now I'm in a count sensor checking mode. I'm done with that one. So let's check another channel. You know, I told you about channel 20. I'm doing this upside down. It makes it kind of difficult. This is the change setting. It's measuring the height of the bill. You never want to change that. 15 is the default. That's cool. I've seen some of these come the default being 20. I don't think that's too far out of the box. So you could actually have it either way. Another couple of them right off the bat that we'll talk about. This may take a couple of videos, but channel 10. If I use that one, oh my gosh, it runs the motor. Now if you notice, it is not running the stacker motor, it's running the motor up here. So now I know my main motor runs, and that sometimes is helpful if you want to take this thing apart and kind of use this to clean the rollers. If you do that, please do not burn the rubber off of the rollers by using it to clean the rollers. But it's really helpful you know, if you're kind of brave enough to stick your finger inside a rag and rub on the rollers. Some versions of software allow 11. I'm not sure about this one. Let's try it out. That one actually turns the stacker motor. And I think 12 is another one with the motors. No, this one doesn't do it. I think some of the later versions of software, version 2, 3, 4, you know, it will actually run both the main motor and the stacker motor at the same time. But you know, either way, 10 ran the main motor, 11 ran the stacker motor. I tried it out, so that's kind of cool. If you want to set the default speed setting, that is 16. Sorry, messed up there. Let me get out of that. Channel 16, I'm looking at it upside down. Still operator error on my part. Channel 16. This sets the default speed setting. We initially you know, use the medium speed. You know, that seems to fit everybody's needs. And one time we were told by the manufacturer to slow down the machine to try to correct errors, and that was specific to the J730 machine, not the J710. Okay, so we'll continue with another video and finish up on the channel settings. Thank you.